So this is the third intra-Africa trade fair, and it is designed to create stronger linkages between businesses across the continent. You remember that this was created to complement efforts under the AFCFTA, where the target is to boost trade amongst countries in Africa. And in order for us to do that, we then find IATF provides a solid base for connections between exporters and distributors across the continent. And for Zimbabwean companies, this is a unique opportunity to connect with buyers that are coming from across 55 countries in Africa. And there's no better way really to connect with all of them for those that are seeking to grow their footprint on the African continent. And for Zimtrade, really the target is to then grow based on the success that we recorded in the previous IATF that was held in South Africa, where deals worth 15 million were recorded and concluded during the trade fair. Now in Egypt, we're targeting at least $20 million worth of deals that will be concluded during the fair. And if we then add on to others that will be under discussion, that would be quite a huge figure. And we believe this figure is really going to strengthen Zimbabwe's footprint across the African continent. Then in terms of the participating companies, we, along the devolution agenda of the government, we have ensured that companies to attend will come from across the provinces of Zimbabwe. And we are also targeting women-led enterprises as well as youth-led enterprises, as well as some businesses that are based in rural communities. And the objective is really to integrate previously marginalized communities and groups into mainstream exports. And we are targeting that through the discussions and deals that will be concluded at the fair. We will see improved livelihoods based on the exports that will be coming from Zimbabwe, specifically in rural communities, and getting into African continent. And other businesses, they're looking for suppliers of raw materials. You all remember that some businesses are sourcing raw materials from across other continents, and some of the raw materials that are coming from Africa. So we have a scenario where country A exports to, let's say, China, and country B imports the same raw materials from China. So we are going to see the cutting out of the middlemen, and which would then improve, or rather reduce, the cost of businesses that are importing. Once they start sourcing from Africa, we will be able to see a reduction in terms of the cost of doing business.